36 past the hour, tropical storm Helene is now moving over Georgia, with officials there reporting 5 people have died in the state. Flash flood warnings are in place for several parts. Over 1 million customers there are without power. Catastrophic flooding has led to evacuations and rescues like this one overnight, where emergency officials rescued a woman, her baby, and 2 dogs through the flooded streets of Atlanta. NBC's Priya Sridhar joins us now from Atlanta. Priya, good morning. What's the scene there right now?
Good morning, Jose. Yeah, take a look behind me here. Imagine waking up to this. This is your reality this morning. Homes completely submerged, as you can see. Take a look at that mailbox behind me here. We've been watching that for several hours, and the water has essentially not moved. It stayed at that consistent level, and that really shows you how much these houses and these vehicles in the driveways, take a look, are completely submerged. We're being told by neighbors that the homeowners here woke up overnight. One of the homes beside me here, they were able to evacuate overnight. The other one over there actually had to be rescued from their vehicles. And this is just one neighborhood. We're being told that a couple miles away, the Peachtree Creek, which is what is causing this flooding, is also led to several swiftwater rescues over there that are still taking place at this hour. About 25 people were rescued overnight. Authorities were going door to door, knocking on people's homes, telling them to evacuate these kinds of flood conditions. Now, Governor Kemp has issued a state of emergency, and today he announced the additional authorization of 1,000 Georgia Guardsmen to help with recovery efforts and cleaning up of debris. We did hear from Mayor Andre Dickens just about an hour ago, and fortunately, Jose, no one in the Atlanta metro area was injured very badly.
Priya Sridhar, thank you so very much. And joining us now is Evan Peterson from the Red Cross in Atlanta. Evan, thank you so much for being with us. So what kinds of things has the Red Cross been doing just in the last 24 hours?
So in the last 24 hours, a lot of what we've been doing is making sure people are safe. Those who have heeded the orders from emergency officials to evacuate, we've worked to have them in shelters, and we have had thousands of people take advantage of that. But right now, as you just saw from a lot of that footage, the storm is passing out, and people are starting to get that all clear messaging. So they're starting to come out of their shelters, come out of their homes, look at what's happening in their neighborhood. And we are working to stand alongside them to make sure that their needs, as they discover them and as they change, are met.
And so what kind of, and you know, Evan, one of the things that I've noticed over the decades is that many times when there are these kinds of natural disasters, the Red Cross is often the first to arrive and many times the last to leave. What is it that you all can provide right now, and what is it that you all need right now?
What we are providing a lot of people right now is that comfort. Again, their lives are changing. For some of these people, this has been a nightmare that's been going on since Hurricane Idalia just over a year ago. Then they had Debbie, and now they have Hurricane Helene. So we are working to help them process the trauma of this, also get their physical needs met, again, charging phones, a good, healthy, warm meal, a safe place to stay. And then again, when they start returning home, we will start working with them to provide cleanup kits, get them with case managers to start talking about long-term recovery planning. And as it relates to what our organization needs, a couple things for people who want to get involved and help. First is 90% of our workforce is comprised of volunteers. You could sign up to become a volunteer at redcross.org. You can make a blood appointment. The need for blood is always super important. So if you can make a blood appointment and keep that, that's very helpful. And then also making a donation of finances at redcross.org. All the services we provide people is free of charge, and is because of the generous donations from the public that we're able to do that.